You are not here by accident. The universe has summoned you. This is not random. The cosmos has aligned, and you are at the center. You are called. You have been chosen. The time has arrived. Heaven is speaking, and you must listen. This is a message of urgency. A message that will change everything for you. Do not ignore this. You are standing at a threshold. A new season is coming. You can feel it, can't you? The weight of this moment. It is pressing upon your spirit. This is the divine calling. A revelation sent from the heavens themselves. Do you hear it? Can you feel it in your soul? The message is clear. It is time to awaken. Your destiny awaits. The door is open, but it will not stay open forever. You must walk through it now. This is the moment you have been prepared for. You are chosen for such a time as this. Heaven is not silent. It is speaking to you. Are you ready to listen? This is your divine summons. Your time is now. The question is, will you answer? If you feel the call, comment 77 below and take your first step towards your divine purpose. This is not a time for hesitation. The warning from heaven is urgent. It is a call to action, a call to align with your divine purpose. Every moment you delay is a moment lost. Heaven is moving swiftly, and so should you. There is no time to waste. The forces of destiny are at work, and you must act now. What is at stake? Your future, your divine purpose, your very destiny. The stakes are higher than you can imagine. This is not a drill. This is the real thing. The time to respond is now. There is a battle for your soul. The enemy knows your potential. It seeks to distract, to deceive, to pull you off course. But you were chosen to stand firm. You were chosen to endure. Heaven is sending a message of protection and guidance. But you must be ready to listen. This message is a shield. It is your protection from the storm that is coming. Do not ignore it. For if you do, you risk stepping into a future of regret. The time for hesitation is over. God is calling you to act. Will you answer? The urgency is real. The moment is now. There are 3 critical situations that could derail your destiny. These are not just minor obstacles. These are dangers that can cost you years of your life. Do you understand what is at stake? The first situation: relational distractions. You cannot afford to stay in relationships that drain you. These people may seem close, but they are not part of your divine plan. They pull you away from your purpose. They encourage you to shrink, to blend in, to be like everyone else. But you were never meant to fit in. You were born to stand out. Do not let anyone dim your light. The second situation: emotional turmoil. When your emotions control you, they become your prison. The enemy will use your fears, your insecurities, your doubts to confuse you. These emotional traps will derail your progress if you let them. You must rise above. You must gain control of your emotions, or they will control you. The third situation: Spiritual complacency. This is the most dangerous of all. When you stop pursuing God's will for your life, you open yourself to deception. When you stop praying, stop seeking, stop growing, you begin to drift. And the enemy will use that to his advantage. Do not let spiritual laziness rob you of your destiny. You are called to something great. Do not settle for less. These three situations, relational, emotional, and spiritual, are the traps. Avoid them. Stay aligned with your divine purpose. Do not allow anything or anyone to take you off course. Comfort is a trap. It is a lie the enemy feeds you. It tells you to stay where you are, to avoid the discomfort of growth. But growth always comes with discomfort. Your purpose is calling you to something greater, something beyond your comfort zone. But comfort wants to keep you in the shadows, where you are safe, but never truly fulfilled. What do you want, chosen one? Do you want to live in the comfort of mediocrity? Or do you want to step into the greatness that awaits you? Comfort will not get you there. Purpose will. You must be willing to leave behind what is familiar. You must be willing to face the challenges, the unknowns, the discomfort of stepping into your destiny. The road will not always be easy, but the rewards are greater than anything comfort can offer. Purpose demands more from you. It demands courage. It demands action. It demands everything you have. But the reward, it is eternal. It is divine. It is the fulfillment of your true calling. Comfort is the enemy of greatness. Do not let it keep you from your destiny. If you are ready to leave comfort behind and embrace your divine purpose, type "I choose purpose" below and take the first step toward your destiny. In the warning, there is revelation. Heaven is not just speaking to you for the sake of speaking. Heaven is showing you the path to safety. This is not just about avoiding danger. This is about stepping into your divine alignment. God is not only protecting you, but He is guiding you. The warning is your map. It is your compass showing you the way forward. If you heed it, you will find peace, clarity, and divine favor. If you ignore it, you will walk into confusion, chaos, and unnecessary struggle. The choice is yours. But know this, God's protection is always aligned with His purpose for your life. You cannot walk in both. If you choose to walk in divine purpose, the doors will open. If you choose to ignore the warning, the doors will close. But with each step of obedience, you are moving closer to your divine destiny. With each choice to follow the warning, you are aligning yourself with the safety and favor of heaven. God's plan for you is greater than anything you could imagine. But you must follow the path He has laid before you. Do not stray. Stay aligned. And as you walk in obedience, the divine favor will follow you. Heaven's protection is yours when you choose the path of purpose. The world will try to pull you into its game. It will tell you to blend in, to conform, to be like everyone else. But you were never meant to fit in. You were born to stand out. There is a war for your soul, chosen one. And the enemy will use the temptation of popularity to distract you from your true purpose. Popularity is a trap. It promises acceptance, but delivers emptiness. It calls you to follow the crowd, but that is not your path. You are not meant to follow. You are meant to lead. You were created to be a beacon of light in a world of darkness. But this will cost you. You must choose between popularity and purpose. The world will cheer for you when you fit in, when you say what they want to hear, when you go with the flow. But heaven will celebrate you when you stand firm, when you refuse to compromise, when you live for something greater than approval. The real test is whether you will choose your divine calling over the applause of the crowd. This is your test, chosen one. Will you shrink to fit in, or will you rise to your calling? The choice is yours. Sometimes, the greatest protection comes in the form of separation. It may not feel like it at first. The loneliness you feel is not rejection, it is redirection. God is separating you for a reason. He is isolating you to elevate you. You cannot carry the weight of your destiny while surrounded by distractions. You cannot fulfill your purpose while staying in circles that do not celebrate your calling. Heaven is calling you to step away from what does not align with your divine plan. This is the power of separation. It may feel uncomfortable. It may feel like you're being pulled away from everything familiar. But you are being protected. In this separation, God is refining you. He is purging you of everything that would hold you back. He is protecting your purpose by keeping you in a place where you can grow, where you can thrive. Separation is not punishment. It is protection. It is God's way of keeping you safe from the distractions that would derail you. Do not resist the separation. Embrace it. Trust in the process. God is not abandoning you. He is preparing you for something greater. When you walk away from what does not serve you, you walk straight into the protection of your divine purpose. The world needs your light, chosen one. You were not created to blend in. You were created to stand out. Your purpose is not to live in the background. Your mission is to break through the darkness and shine. But to do this, you must rise above the noise. You must rise above the distractions. You must rise above the fear and doubt that will try to hold you down. There will be resistance. There will be challenges. But you were born for this. You were born for greatness. God has placed within you everything you need to fulfill your mission. The only question is, will you rise? The call to rise is a call to lead. It is a call to stand firm in your divine purpose, even when the world tries to knock you down. The world will try to make you shrink. But heaven is calling you to rise. The world will try to silence you. But heaven is calling you to speak. The world will try to make you small. But heaven is calling you to be great. You were not created for mediocrity. You were created for impact. You were created to change the world. Will you rise, chosen one? This is it, chosen one. The time has come for you to step into your destiny. No more waiting. No more doubting. This is the moment. You were called for such a time as this. Heaven has a plan for you, a plan that is greater than anything you can imagine. But the plan requires your obedience. It requires your action. God is waiting on you to make the move. This is your awakening. This is your time to rise. You have everything you need to succeed. The only thing left is to take the step. Are you ready? The enemy will try to stop you. But remember, your victory is already secured in heaven. Your destiny is unstoppable. This is your moment. Step forward. Claim your divine purpose. Answer the call. If you are ready to take action and step into your destiny, comment, "I am ready," below and begin your journey today. This is the time. This is the awakening. Your destiny awaits.